Hi, welcome to Temple News. I'm Austin Kabbalah. Today our topic of interest is TiVo. What's happening, what's new, and where's it going? We have 4 experts here to tell us about the business, the ins and outs, but before we bring them in, I want to show a video of a little brief overview of what TiVo is currently up to. So without further ado, here it is.
It's the biggest revolution since the invention of television. Record and watch everything you want, when you want, from wherever you want, even from the other side of the planet.
Oh, I'm missing my favorite show. Better TiVo it.
Pause live TV. Record 2 shows while playing back another in true high definition. Let TiVo know your favorite star and it'll record them every time. Get a season pass to your favorite show at the click of a button. It's so smart, it'll get to know what you like and make suggestions. And you can download a world of broadband entertainment. It's everything you want in one box. TiVo.
First off, we have Shelby Myro, and she's here to talk about specifics and the actual history of the company.
Well, thank you for having me.
Well, thank you for coming on the show. Well, what can you tell us?
Well, as you know, TiVo is the first DVR. Yes. Mike Ramsey and Jim Barton worked together in Orlando, Florida on a full-service network project. Mike Ramsey and Jim Barton started off in this project, but then realized that they could do bigger and better things. In January 1999, the first working prototype was shown at the National Consumers Electronics Show. They created TiVo. They wanted to create the first easy-to-use television system. So viewers would be able to control their own television program, they'd be able to DVR a show maybe when they're in work, so then they could watch it later.
I'm actually DVRing at the moment.
So that's some of the basic history.
What about those specifics? How does it work?
TiVo is actually the first digital video recorder that lets you record your favorite television shows. Some of the things that this product grants is access and use of websites. You can install and use mobile apps on your phones. And if you have Apple-branded iOS products, you could easily have TiVo apps on there as long as you accept the user agreement.
That just sounds like the bee's knees.
Or some restrictions are maximum of 10 TiVo devices on the same account.
I don't think I own 10. I think I'm in the safe zone.
I think you're good when it comes to that.
Well, thank you for coming on and sharing
Thank
with us
you.
today. Have a good rest of the day.
You too.
Now that we have the history and specifics, it sounds like we should go to ownership and product with Ryan Lights.
Hello, Austin. How are you?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm hanging in there. All right, so I'm here to talk about the ownership of TiVo. Originally, TiVo, or Teleworld, was founded by Mike Ramsey and Jim Barton. Currently, TiVo is a publicly traded company, and it's doing pretty well. So there are millions of people that have shares of their stocks. The top 3 stockholders are actually Symptomatic Financial Management, Vanguard Group Incorporated, and Putnam Investments.
Well, it sounds like it's doing all right. All right. Well, now that we've told us about the ownership, how about the product itself?
Well, when TiVo was first invented, the product was actually just a physical product. It had just a box. It was basically just a simple DVR. But now, TiVo's product is actually virtual and physical. While they still sell DVRs in boxes, now most of their product is actually virtual. They have an interface, apps you can download, and everything's right there on your TV phone. TiVo themselves says it's like a DVR, an Apple TV, and a Sling box combined.
It sounds pretty effective. Well, thank you for your input.
Yeah.
Thanks for being on the show. All right, well, we've heard from Shelby and Ryan, so now it's on to our next expert. Her name is Chelsea Simic, and she's here to tell us about the supporting technology.
Hi,
Hi, Austin. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming in.
Okay, so some of the support of TiVo. First, you have to buy the TiVo box or device, which would run you anywhere from $150 to $600 for the most premium device. After you get the box, you have to activate the device. So, in order to activate it, you'd either just call or do it online, and that will give you all the TiVo capabilities. And once you activate it, you're subscribed to TiVo for $15 a month. You can terminate your subscription at any time, but then you won't have the capabilities of TiVo anymore.
So you would just have the DVR, which records, rewinds, and everything like that.
And that's actually what we're getting into next with the technology. As Shelby and Ryan mentioned before, a TiVo is a digital video recorder, a DVR, which will record, pause, and rewind live television shows that are provided by your cable provider. Newer TiVo devices actually can be hooked up to the internet from your home network, and you can download information from there, and it also puts a user interface on your television. So pretty neat.
That is pretty convenient.
Pretty convenient.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to tell us
I
about
think
supporting
that's
technology? Or is that, well, thank you for coming on. Now that we've heard from three, we've got our last and final expert coming in, and Jose Delgado is going to tell us about who TiVo's audience is and who their competitors really are. So let's give them a warm welcome.
Hello, my name is Jose Delgado. I'm here to talk to you about customers and the audience that we have here for TiVo. Pretty much TiVo it started off based in America, but it branched out. You know, it got bigger, went its own way. Jumped over that big blue thing we call the ocean, and now it's in Europe. We have it in pretty much, I think, Australia, Canada, Mexico, New Zealand, Puerto Rico, Sweden, Taiwan, Spain, and the UK. Can't forget about Big Brother. Another fun fact, most people don't really know, TiVo is actually one of the first pioneers of the digital video recording. We're one of the first to use the DVR services and integrate it with live cable television, which can be used on it's called on demand now. Like when you have those remote controls you get now, when you subscribe to Comcast, and you can rewind or fast forward like everyone else stated before me. So that's just one unique aspect of it. Some of TiVo's top competitors would consist of companies that make smart TVs and other products that stream and you can watch content from their apps. These companies would be Apple TV, Fire TV, and Roku.
Oh, they're up in the ranks. That's some top competition
Yes,
there.
it is. Yeah. So that's pretty much all I had to input for now. But I'm going to get out of your hair. I'm going to let you continue on your broadcast.
Well, thank you. Thank you for
having me.
We thank the company for sending you guys in.
Alrighty.
With all of their input, what's new? There has to be some type of current events going on. Well, what our experts didn't tell you, what the executives wanted me to tell you, is that they're really known for their partnerships, such as Cable One. Cable One has been with TiVo since 2012, and recently they just had a post come out saying that they were pleased with their partnership with TiVo and that they're actually encouraging their customers to use Netflix, which is an up-and-coming, established application where you can watch or select all of your shows. Currently, though, through TiVo, Cable One offers and leases the likes of TiVo's DVR and their TiVo Mini and their TiVo Stream to all of its customers. Partnerships like Cable One are Atlantic Broadband, GCI, Google Fiber, Grand Communications, RCN Corp, and Suddenlink Communications. So when they go through all of those companies, they give all of their products and lease them out, and that connects them to the customer. Now, on top of this, where is it going to go? Is there really a future for TiVo? Can it compete? As we just said, their partnerships is a big part of how they function. So Comcast and TiVo are actually working on an agreement to get rid of the cable card for their actual box. And this is a huge deal, and many want it to happen, but are questioning whether it really will happen or not. But the logistics of it, you would buy the TiVo box for retail, and then the customers would get Comcast's full lineup of linear programming as well as a video-on-demand service and all of the things that our experts have told you that TiVo can do, which is huge. A partnership with Comcast would be huge for TiVo. The other big innovation in TiVo is the TiVo Mega, which is going to release said in the first quarter of 2015. And when TiVo first started, they only were able to record 15 hours of their shows that they wanted to record. Now on this TiVo Mega, you can record over 26,000 hours of good quality shows. Do you even know 26,000 hours of shows? That can fit on TiVo's Mega Box. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to go check all of this out. We have some discussion questions for you, though, that it would be healthy to talk about with your classmates, peers, family, to really base itself off of today's newscasts. So how do you think TiVo can compete in the entertainment market today? Do you think TiVo, in today's wants and needs for television, is still relevant? Why or why not? Why would you buy into TiVo, or why wouldn't you buy into TiVo? And lastly, do you think there is a future for TiVo in this industry? Thank you for tuning in to TU News again. My name is Austin Gabala. Have a good night, guys.